Hello, everyone. Good evening. Guys, you can unmute yourself and say a good evening. You can do that.
Good
Good
evening,
evening,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Good evening,
Good
ma'am.
evening,
Good
madam.
evening, ma'am.
Good evening. So good to see all of you.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hi, Karthik. Hello, Himesh. Hello, Akash. All right. I would request as many people to turn on their cameras. Guys, I always talk about the mirror neurons, right? It's an online virtual session. Of course, we can't meet in flesh and blood, but there is something called as mirror neurons. We smile and I'm smiling and then you smile and then the mirror neurons connect. It's a better way, I think, to connect, to understand things. So it'd be really, really nice if all of you can turn on your cameras. Can you do that? Thanks, Suraj. Thanks, Akash. Who else? Hello, Payal. How many of are new? How many of you have just joined in for the first webinar, first Wednesday webinar? You can raise your hands. How many of you? All right, I can see Payal. And yeah, we have Isaac, who's been pretty regular. There's Mohammed. Kushal is new. Okay. Oh, quite a few of you are new. Nice. Welcome to our Wisdom webinar series. But for people who, quite a few, oh man, this is a completely new crowd. Wonderful. Welcome. But before I could start, people who've been coming regularly for the Wednesday webinars, what's the drill? You will tell me what's the drill. How do we start our webinars? How do we do that? Anyone? Ritik, you're there, right? Hi, Ritik. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
So how do we start, Ritik? What's the drill?
So for our webinars, we basically introduce what
But
we'll
we
be
do
talking
something,
about.
right? What do we
Oh
do?
yeah, we do the high five.
We do the hi-fi, right? So let's start with the hi-fi. Guys, it's very, very simple. So Ritik, you will give us the cue at the count of 3, 2, 1. All of us will do a nice virtual hi-fi. Simple. And for that, I'm requesting all of you to turn on your cameras. All right, let's do this. So Ritik, you go ahead and give the cue. Go ahead. The countdown
All
comes.
right, everyone. 3, 2, 1. High five, guys.
High five, people. High five. Lovely, lovely. See, there's an instant smile on your face. It really, really matters. It may look, very frivolous and all of that, but then they actually work. And it is important for all of us to connect. So good to see so many of you turn on your cameras. 1 second. We also know that many of you are working professionals here. So it's amazing that we know that we are with people who have a growth mindset, who want to upgrade and upskill because you're back from work and then you're here again for some kind of learning and wisdom. So thank you so much. Well, that video was about our Vietnam immersion because a lot of you requested, ma'am, can we see a glimpse of it? And let me tell you, we are on with our next immersion to Rajasthan. That's the domestic immersion which is happening on, yes, 9th, that is day after. So looking forward to meet many of you. And we're also coming up with another international immersion for which details will come up very, very soon on your email and of course the Engage website. I'm requesting my team to share the link of the Engage page. So you please log on to this particular website. You will not miss any events, workshops, webinars, all announcement, all notifications will be up there. But now I think it's time to dive into the session because today we have someone who's very, very, I can say, who's been a pro at what he does. Like, of course, all of you that know the topic for today, it's all about digital presence. I don't have to give you the importance. You know that you need to have a digital presence today. Personal branding is something which is extremely important. And I think you know it all. I don't want to go into the depth of it. So without much ado, I'd like to introduce our speaker. But before introducing our speaker, I have a very special guest with me. I wouldn't say guest. I think he's our in-house person who actually has brought our speaker for today. And let me tell you, in Engage, what we basically do is we try and bring people from different domains, different industries who are masters at their craft, who are absolutely, amazing. They've actually hacked that particular domain and they come out here selflessly to come and impart knowledge. And that is, absolutely amazing. So we have someone who is, at a very, very young age has actually, if I can say, it's been an amalgamation of personal life, professional life, and passion. Very beautifully. I had a small chat with him, and he said, Seema, for me, people have this myth that you cannot do all three together, the three big P's. But he says, no, I've been doing that. I've been very, very passionate about what I do, and I balance my personal life and professional life. And a very interesting thing that he also said that, most of the entrepreneurs today, what happens is, not only entrepreneurs, even working professionals, people in the corporate zone, they're so focused when it comes to their career, their finances, their work, all of that. But your physical health, mental health, that takes a back seat. So he started a beautiful initiative where he actually goes out there and does these huge, I think it's called long distance run. I think he'll explain that to you in better words. I think he's a master at it. So he does that in business suits. Wow, that's such an amazing way to go out there and create awareness. Wonderful. But before we get into his profile, I have an amazing person with us who will actually introduce him. He was responsible for bringing this incredible personality for our Wednesday webinars, and he is a senior VP of USDC, and of course he's also a long distance runner and an award-winning filmmaker. So with a lot of respect, I'd like to welcome Mr. Shajan Samuel. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Seema. Thank you so much for the warm, welcome. So, everyone, all students of JAIN, okay, I am delighted to welcome a very dear friend of mine, Nishant. Nishant is a thought leader in the area of digital marketing. He currently heads the digital ecosystem at HDFC Live. I can assure you that this session on digital marketing is going to be the best session you have attended so far, because the amount of knowledge and wisdom he has in this area is second to none. And during the course of the session, you understand that the insight which he has on the digital world is realistic, it is relatable, and it is agnostic, in the sense every single person on this call need to understand digital marketing, because we are the fastest growing digital country in the world. The highest number of smartphones is sold in India across the globe. We cannot do anything without the mobile phone. The mobile phone is now become our second wife or second girlfriend, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, I mean, imagine a life without a without a mobile phone, right? So Nishant is very kind person. I mean, one of his greatest quality is that he's absolutely a very compassionate person. So whenever I reach out to him, he is there for us. And apart from his this, I don't know how he balances all these things, that only he knows. Apart from this corporate life, which is a very requires deep commitment and so much of work hours he needs to dedicate to this work which he's doing. Apart from that, finding the time to coach people on their triathlon journey. He himself is an Ironman. I mean, for people who do not know Ironman, it is you have to complete 3.8 kilometers swimming, then 180 kilometer bicycling, then 42 kilometer marathon, all one shot. He has done this multiple times. He coaches industry thought leaders, the senior CXO level people. He coaches them to finish their first Ironman. Apart from that, he also runs a podcast shows where he gets the best of the best speakers. So he does a lot of things. And we at USDC, at JAIN Online, are extremely privileged to have you with us. Nishant, thank you so much for your time. And we look forward. Our students are really going to enjoy this session, Nishant. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Shajan. Thank you, Seema, for such a warm welcome. I think it is my honor to be amongst the participants. Thank you all for joining in. I've been told that this is a really enthusiastic bunch of people who, spend the entire day in their jobs, in their colleges, various institutions from across the world and across the country as well. And it actually says a lot about your character that despite the busyness of the entire life, you take out some time in the evening and spend it with in learning and new perspectives. So thank you so much. I am honored actually to be in the company of all of you. So I've also been told that these are not your typical sessions around only about learning all the theories and all the gyan. This is more about interaction. So happy to interact with all of you. I want to keep this session interactive. So happy to take any of your questions. if you have specific questions about the topic that we'll be studying or discussing today, we'll take all the questions at the end. I have kept it very light and very, very practical in nature. While digital marketing is something that every business, every individual needs, but you would know and you would appreciate that most of us spend about 6 to 7 hours on the phones and another 6 to 7 hours on laptops and mobiles and desktops and TVs. So in a particular day, you are spending at least 10 to 12 hours on your phone and digital world and Netflix and all of that. So it is so important to use these platforms, these social medias as a superpower rather than being a consumer only. So today I want you to actually think from the perspective of using social media to build a personal brand for yourself so that you can open doors for yourself. You become something which is much more than just a consumer, but you become a creator. So before we begin, I want to ask a quick question and please put it in the comment section. What language are you more comfortable in? Are you comfortable more in English or Hindi? So put your comments in the comment section. I'm giving you 30 seconds. Let the comments begin. English, Hindi. Okay, English, both. Excellent. I think all the members are verified members, are part of the conversation. Excellent. A lot. Okay. A lot of you are saying English, both. Excellent. All right. Tamil, Telugu. I wish Ram Prasad, I could know those languages fluently, but let's stick to Hindi or English today. A lot of you are saying English or English. Excellent. All right. I think let's stick to English and happy to put in phrases here and there in Hindi also. I think there are some global visitors, global attendees also. So let's keep it to English then. Excellent. So I have a very small deck, a small introduction, which I'll share it with you all. Let me just share my screen as well. All right. Is my screen visible? Anyone, you can put it in the comment section. Yes. All right. Excellent. Okay. Got it. Thank you. All right. So what do you mean by crafting your digital identity? What does a digital identity mean? Digital identity could be all the profiles that we have on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. So all your digital footprint, social media footprint that you have. And most of the times we use social media for scrolling, watching reels, watching shorts. What if I tell you that you can actually use your social media to actually start making money? You can use social media to have more job opportunities. You can use social media to have more projects. You can do a lot of freelancing work. You should actually utilize social media as a place of income generation and not just being a consumer. So today, at the very beginning, I'm telling you one thing, that if you remember anything from this session, remember this, that use social media to become a creator of opportunity, a creator of income streams, a creator of network, a creator of reaching out to more people, a creator to find out more business partners. Use social media to find more jobs, more opportunities, more of everything by becoming a creator and not a consumer. So only one thing you should remember today from today's session is that you have to become a creator on social media and not a consumer. So let's actively stop consuming too much content, thousands of reels. All of these things are not adding value. Instead of consuming 1000 reels per day, you should create at least one reel per day, and you will start to see magic within a few weeks, a month. So that's the topic we are going to discuss today. Here are, of course, this is about social media. So these are my social media channels, handles that you can follow me. I am on Instagram, I am on LinkedIn, and I am on YouTube as well. The Instagram handle is Daily Fit with Nishant. How many of you are on Instagram? A quick yes or no in the comment section. Khushi, Aisha, Gaurav, Apurva, Archana, Simran. I'm hoping you guys are on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, because if you're learning all about digital marketing or various courses that you're doing with the JAIN University, you should definitely have social media profiles. How many of you are there on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube? Excellent. A lot of yeses, some no's. Okay, comment LinkedIn. Comment LinkedIn if you have a LinkedIn profile. Excellent. Gaurav, Karthik, Akash, Simran, Rupesh, Trisha, Aisha. Excellent, guys. So you can, first of all, just to be able to verify that, you are speaking to an expert, you can go ahead and follow me. My LinkedIn handle is Daily Fit with Nishant. My LinkedIn handle is Nishant Bhardwaj 11, and my Instagram handle is Daily Fit with Nishant. You can also find me on YouTube by the handle Trifantry. This is my podcast channel, which Shajan was talking about. I speak with world-class athletes, Olympic gold medalists, Guinness Book of World Record holders. All of these folks I interview, people from daily walks of life who are doing exceptional work. I interview these people to help regular people to get inspired. So Trifantry is the name of my YouTube channel. How many of you use YouTube to learn new things? Comment YouTube if you use YouTube to learn new things. Hassan, Nandini, Tejas, Chandini, Deepak. Excellent, guys. How many of you use YouTube only for entertainment purposes? Both. Okay. Excellent. All purposes. All right. So I am talking about 3 social media platforms today: Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. These are the 3 platforms that can become the bedrock of your next new earning income, creating new networks for yourself, and opening more doors for yourself for more job opportunities. These are the 3 platforms that you should use for creating more opportunities to reach out to more people. And why is this important? I mentioned about becoming a creator rather than being a consumer, because that will help you to reach out to more people. How did I and Shajan connect? I and Shajan connected, who's the head of sales at your JAIN University. We connected through LinkedIn. All the people that I've connected for my interviews, all the job opportunities. I head the digital business at HDFC Life. It's one of the largest verticals, biggest company in the country in terms of life insurance. All of these opportunities have come to me because of LinkedIn. All the wonderful people that I meet are through Instagram or through YouTube. So hence, I want to bring attention to you how you can use these 3 platforms: Instagram, YouTube, as well as your LinkedIn, for creating more opportunities. All right. So anyone has heard about? Okay. Tell me, what does a personal brand mean to you? You can comment. What do you understand by personal branding? You can comment in the chat section. Okay. Increasing personal value. Let me take this slide back. Now tell me. Personal image that people can perceive. Okay. Favorite brand, Rakshita. Okay. Showcase ourselves in professional way. Showcasing our skills. All right. Present yourself as a brand. Okay. Selecting your niche. All right. Excellent. These are some good responses. Personal branding means it's a practice of building and projecting your image to the world. What is your unique selling point? Listen to this guide. What perception does the world have about you when you go online? Okay, let me explain it. When you go and meet someone in your college, in your school, in your office, in your society, you always have some image of that person, right? When you go to meet someone, you have that perception. Arey, this person is into sports. Acha, this person, if I go to him in my office, this person will help me. That person has that image that this person is hardworking and he's helpful and he will help you out. Some people have the perception of being boring. Some people have the perception which is very negative. We all have some perception about everyone, right? You have a perception about everyone that this person is helpful, this person is sweet, this person is inviting, this person is friendly. That is our personal image in front of the people in the real world. Similarly, you are spending so much time, in fact you are spending more time online than in real world. You only interact with a few people in a day, but online you are consuming so much content, you are meeting so many people that you also start building your online image. And that is the image we are talking about today, building a personal brand online. What is your personality online? What do you stand for? Do you have your thought leadership? Thought leadership meaning how do people like Nishant is perceived on social media as a thought leader in leadership and fitness. I'm known as that. Every person has a brand. What brand are you? Are you a great cook? Are you a motivational speaker? Are you, if you are into arts, are you like the best person in caricature? Are you the best person of creating some kind of art, some kind of photography? What is your passion? Are you creating content around your passion? Are you building that brand where people perceive you and consider you a leader in that field? Example, every business leader has some kind of perception, or every celebrity has some image. For example, I'll give you an example of the recent case of Poonam Pandey, where she's been known as a model and various other nefarious activities. She was known for that, but she used that as a hook to sell some kind of cause around cervical cancer. The way it was projected is something objectionable, but she used her social media image in a way that created a stir. Now suddenly she has changed her image from being let's say a objectionable celebrity to now a celebrity of cause. Similarly, there are so many examples of new age creators. MS Dhoni, for example, obviously he's a great cricketer, he's a great personality, but on social media, he has one personality. Virat Kohli has the personality. Obviously, he's a cricketer, Indian, he's been India's captain as well. But on social media, he will only advocate around vegan diets. He will advocate around fitness. So he's actually a thought leader in veganism, in fitness. So he has that uniqueness. Now, all of you must be following at least 300 to 400 people on various social media platform, right? How many people do you follow on your social media? Just comment. Just look, open up your Instagram right now and tell me the number of people that you follow. 200, 197, 58, 82, 1000 plus. Nice. 983. Harish says, okay, 240. All right, some more. 900, 400. These are all individuals, right? People. Any more? 1000, 1200. Excellent. Okay, okay. Now, out of these people, comment how many do you think are influencers? You have some image about these influencers. It could be beauty influencer, fitness influencer, whatever. There are like 8, 10. Some could be meme. Some could be into making funny videos, dance videos, right? 20 out of 200, 15, 10. Any more influencers that you follow? Around 15, 34. Okay, excellent, right? You follow 10, 20, 30 influencers. They have built a brand. They are known for being that one person, a dancer, a meme creator, a funny video. How many of you know Food Farmer? Food Farmer. Comment Food Farmer if you know him. He's the same guy who gets sued by the company for talking about sugar content and negative content in food. Yes, Bonvita controversy. Exactly, Olive. The Bonvita guy, Food Farmer. Excellent. See, he is known for something, right? He is known for following a cause. So he has built that image of himself on social media. Now he has millions of followers, that he will advocate good food experiences and good that you should consume healthy food and not, you should read labels and you should not buy anything only on marketing, right? That is what a personal brand in online media is. Now, a quick fact. Did you know that the influencers can earn up to 1.5 crore rupees a month? They earn up to 1.5 crore rupees a month. And some of the influencers, small influencers, micro influencers with only 3,000, 5,000 followers, earn 25,000 to 30,000 rupees a month. And these are influencers like people like you and me. I'm not talking about actors or politicians who are, actually their main business is something else. I'm talking only about influencers whose job is only to create content. These guys are making 1 crore, 1.5 crores. Do you know Flying Beast? Yes, Ashish Chanchalani. That person in the picture is Ashish Chanchalani. Harsh Beniwal. Yes, comment some of your favorite influencers. Elvish, yes. Kusha Kapila, yes. Prajakta Kohli. Beer Biceps. Of course, Sadhguru is not an influencer. Flying Beast. You can also name a few YouTubers. Mamuti, okay. Vivek Bindra. Yeah, he's more of a motivational speaker, but yes. Akshat Srivastav, yes. Upmanyu. See, these are, so many names now. Yes, Ankur Wariko is a great name. He was a CEO of a big company and then he left all of that and became an influencer. That's the power of influencer. Now, let me take the example of Ankur Wariko. He and his company is making around 30 crores, 28 to 30 crores annually through social media influencing and creating online courses, doing plugins, doing advertisements. Yes, Madan Gauri, Dhruv Rathi, CA Neha, Mumbaikar Nikhil. You know how much money these guys are making? They are making upwards of 30 lakh, 40 lakh, 50 lakh rupees a month. So creating your niche, they are all known for one personality and then they don't create any other content. It is so important that you use social media or your Instagram or LinkedIn for creating that thought leadership around one topic. You can pick it up. You can say that I am the best photographer in weddings. You can become a fitness influencer. You can be a yogic person who creates content around yoga. You could be a Ironman coach. You can be a personality coach. You can be a musician. There are so many things that you can use your alter ego on social media, and every single day just keep creating more and more content. Consistency is something that once you start building your content with consistency, automatically the followers will come, automatically the engagement will come, automatically after that brands will come, automatically the deals will come and customers will come. So that's how you use the power of social media. Look at Kusha Kapila today. She started by creating those funny videos, vines and memes around Delhi aunties and various social. Now she's doing 8 to 10 movies at this given time, and she's earning crores for each of these. And every endorsement that she does, she gets at least 50 lakh to 80 lakh rupees for one social media post. That is the power of digital identity. That is the power of building a personal brand. That is the power of becoming an influencer. It creates more opportunities for you. It creates accessibility to resources. You learn faster. See, baat karna is very easy. Talking about a particular thing is so easy that I can do this, I can do that. I can also use my phone to become an influencer. But actually using it to create content on a single day basis makes you learn faster about that topic, about social media, and also knowing that it is difficult. It's not easy. We think that influencer banna is so asan, but it is so difficult. You have to be at it for 3, 4, 5, 6 years. And suddenly then you see people becoming overnight success. That's the power of social media, ladies and gentlemen. And it will help you to build bigger circle. And if you are actually genuinely wanting to help people, you can help people through your social media clout, and you can get and make a difference. You can run so many crowdsourcing campaign for various initiatives also. So that's the idea I wanted to highlight to you, that you can use social media where you're already spending 5-6 hours. Why not spend it for creating content instead of consuming 500-600 reels? Create one reel every day, and before you know it, you will start having more influencers, more followers, more engagement, and eventually brand deals and business leads and more job opportunities as well. So hence, why influencer? Why becoming influencer? Because it's globally, it has already become a $25 billion industry. What is 25 billion? 1 billion is 8,000 crores. Multiply that by 25 billion. Globally, every company, and I can tell you because I was head of marketing also in my previous role, if my annual budget was 100 crores on marketing, I was already spending about 20 to 25 crores on influencer marketing, because right now this is the most effective return on investment for every marketing dollar spent. And you can see your brand being talked into the younger generation, because the days of push sales are over. Nobody buys anything by seeing an email or a push notifications. You buy things when your friends recommend it to you, when you see content on social media, when you see ads on YouTube, when you see those paid campaigns on Instagram. That's when you start getting influenced and your decisions start moving away from advertisement. Kaun TV dekhe? When was the last time you purchased something after watching an ad on TV? But the same ad, if you saw it on Instagram or YouTube, you would get more influence. And you will get even more influenced if you saw a real person using the product and selling it to you. So that's why influencer marketing is the way to go. And there is so much more money to be made from the brand's perspective as well as your own personal perspective. So if you are a coder, you can literally start, pick up your phone and start making 1-minute videos around coding. I'm telling you, there is so much market for everything. If you know more about glasses, you can talk about 1,000 types of glasses, one every day, and you will still have following. If you can talk about mugs, I'm telling you, there is so much market for mugs. So, I mean, the point I'm trying to make is pick up your niche and start creating content around it. Have a consistency for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 12 months. Before you know it, today, if you are at 200 followers, if you keep up the consistency, if you make 100 videos in the next 6 months or 9 months, you will have minimum 20,000 followers or 15,000 followers who follow that content. Because everyone wants to follow an expert who knows about things and about that specific problem. So solve a specific problem and money will come. So, I say this quite a lot on so many forums that, people talk about so many global things. हमें ये करना है, वो करना है. मैं ये पढ़ाई कर लूंगा तो मुझे ये job मिल जाएगी. If I read this, then I can get this. But that lack of focus and confidence in your own ability, in problem solving, in experimenting, and talking to the people in their language is the problem. So if you can If you're comfortable in Hindi, create content in Hindi. If you're comfortable in English, create content in English. Whatever, if you are not comfortable in speaking, you can just create content without showing your face. That's the beauty of social media. Everything will sell. These are some of the trends which you will see if you are, some of you might be studying digital marketing. These are the trends which are trending right now. These are some of the tools, even for your personal brand building. You should use short form content, one reel every day, 1 minute videos. If you start creating on Instagram and YouTube and LinkedIn also, you will have so many people follow you. Like I was mentioning, if you're not comfortable in coming in front of the camera, you can use generative AI to create faceless videos. You can create faceless content, carousel content. You can create so much storytelling, podcast banao. I would recommend, if you're really passionate about, let's say I'm passionate about running and triathlons and Ironmans, I call guests and talk about triathlons, and I've been doing it for 4 years. And it's just amazing way to connect with people and learn more. What it does is it improves your communication skills. It will improve your listening skills, storytelling skills, and there are so many advantages in your professional life. Tomorrow when you grow in your marketing jobs, in your finance jobs, in your digital jobs, in your CA jobs, it's all about interpersonal skills, and that is the number one skill that you will learn when you create content, when you create stories, when you have a podcast. You can become an influencer. You can even do projects on the side by doing freelancing projects. You can go to sites like Fiverr, you can go to Upgrad, Udemy, start teaching other people to create multiple sources of income for you. So these are some of the digital trends that will help you personally to become a brand in 2024-25. And you should really start using social media as a tool to create and not consume. That is one message I want to leave you today, that use social media to become a creator, not a consumer. And so build your personal brand, unlock, this is the last slide, unlock your opportunities that you never knew existed. Trust me, when you have a following, you will have so much attention that will build credibility, that will increase your customer acquisition. If you have any businesses, or you want to build, or you want to become an entrepreneur, a startup guy, a startup girl, a personal brand will help you to get the first 100 customers. Trust me, that happens. So build a personal brand. It will help you to get some traction. You can experiment with that thought that you already, if you wanted to be a baker, but you didn't know how to sell, you can always sell it to the near and dear ones and your padosis and whatnot. But if you have a social media presence of 1,000 followers, 2,000 followers, and you every day create one new type of baking process, a cake, a cupcake, you will have so many customers and not just followers. So use social media, be bold, be courageous. Happy to take any more questions. And you may follow me. You can reach out to me on my social media as well. With this, I hand it over to Seema, and happy to take any questions on how we can, leverage social media to create new income streams.
Thank you, Nishant. Thank you so much. I think it was a very, very informative session. Okay, we already have people. So hi, Sneha, you can unmute yourself. Yes, go ahead, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, Sneha.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, sir. How are you doing, sir?
Doing well. Yes, tell me.
Yes, sir. So my doubt is, how we can promote our products in the social media without investing much, like without spending much on advertisement.
Sneha, from which device have you joined the session today?
Smartphone, like
Okay, that's the only investment that you need to do. Just use your phones to create content for free every single day. What product do you have, Sneha?
not yet decided, but I'm
Yes.
planning to expand my
Excellent. Yes.
channel.
So whatever business that you are in, trust me, first 30 days, 40 days, just create content. And like I mentioned, you can create one piece of content every single day and put it on social media, LinkedIn, wherever your customers are spending most of your time. Use social media without having to spend any money on social media marketing, performance marketing, digital marketing, none of that. Today's session is about creating a personal brand. So get out in front of the camera, create that content. If you're not confident about putting the camera on, you can create faceless videos of your products. And before you know it, once you do the 50 video, 100 video mark, by then you will have become an expert in your field, and automatically customers will come and flock to your business. And of course, along the way, in 3-6 months, you will also learn that now I need to do this, I need to hone my branding, my particular messaging, the optimization of my pages. Okay, maybe after 3-4 months, you will realize that I can do some kind of landing page campaign, I can do some kind of webinar, I can do master classes, online courses. All these ideas will automatically come to you when you create those 100 videos, 100 first videos, and all of them are free. You can just do it through phones. Every Saturday, Sunday, all of us go out and take at least 100 to 200 photos of random things. But why not use it for our own products? That's the step number one. And once you start this journey, automatically you learn.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good to
Thank you,
hear.
Nishant. Yes, Edward, you can go for it now for the next question. Yes. Edward, you can unmute yourself. Yes.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Hi.
Namaste.
You're
Namaste,
from
Edward.
Guyana, right here, Edward?
Yeah, I'm from Ghana, South America.
Right.
Excellent.
All right, so I joined late. However, the remaining content of your presentation was well accepted, and there comes a point when a person who is now going into business, for example, I did heard about you mentioning about on social media about being I think it was content or not, something of that sort, for being not being addicted. So my big question to you, sir, as a young entrepreneur and utilizing social media as for advertising,
Yeah.
for promoting or focusing on your brand versus the competition, whereas the other major brands mostly dominate. For example, we're looking at Puma, Nike, or any of those fashions. Also, with the inclusion of the government agencies that would be in competitive within the same competitive market.
Yeah.
So, what strategy would you give to me or hit to me that would enable my own business to be more competitive on social media versus the now recognized brands who are dominating the social media platforms?
Sure. Edward, if I may ask, what business are you in, and what size of the business do you currently have?
I have various businesses, but the two main businesses that I'm focusing on is one which relates to poultry here in South America,
Okay.
and another which is in agriculture, which is a collaboration with other Caribbean islands and here in Guyana. So it's like a collaborative business.
Understood. All right. So I think let me answer this question because this is obviously a strategy question which you asked, which requires much in-depth analysis of your business and the kind of
Exactly.
market you want to target and the customers you want to acquire. But if I have to give a very generic answer right now without knowing the nitty-gritties and details about your business, my recommendation is that always try to identify your stakeholders. Who are you trying to use social media for? Are you trying to use it for, let's say, a B2C, which is business to customer? Do you want to attract business to customer? Then your content strategy would be around business to customers, meaning, let's say, if you are into poultry business, if you are selling your products to some website, some e-commerce website, then you would want to create a content for customers for using the apps. But if you're trying to find your stakeholders or people for your franchisees, then the content would be very different. So this entire answer to the question would be around content strategy and business strategy. But at the very least, as a small business, my recommendation is always that what you have, the bigger brands do not have. The ability to create content and be incorrect, be more experimental. You can always do that, and people will still love your authenticity. You can always pick up the phone, or you can employ a small digital marketing agency to create content for your business, and you can still make mistakes. You can still be very, very small and clinical about it. Big brands also and governments will always get reprimanded in public, because if they make any mistakes, they will always have issues with the authorities and with government agencies and regulators. So you, as a small business, should always be more authentic to your customers. Even if you have only 50 followers or 100 followers, be more personalized to them. And I think personalization can help you win more business and get that word of mouth out for you, because big brands will never respond to each and every commenter and each and every person on social media. So for you, you can be hyper personalized, and you can actually go out and reach out, send a personal message to all your 100, 200, 300 followers.
You actually gave me some good advice there, and some things, just like some ideas now popping in my thoughts. So thank you. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Take care.
All right. Next, we have Shikha. So, Shikha, you can unmute yourself. Shikha Srivastava.
Hi, Shikha.
Hi, sir. Sir, actually, I have a lot of questions to ask, but
So, Shikha, but
Ask
you
me
can allow
one.
only one, because there's paucity of time. And trust me, Nishant is a very
yes,
busy person. He actually
yes.
accepted our invite, and that was really, really nice of him. We really appreciate it. So, we request you to keep it crisp. We have two other people. We have
I
Akhilesh and Uday.
understand.
You
Not
can
a
reach out to me on social media after your first question.
Okay, sir. So, like you said that we can start our content with our using our Android phone, right? So, but if we are uploading photo, some phones quality are not so good. So, if
Hmm.
we are posting any video, for example, I'm coming from data science, so I want to start an educational channel
Yeah,
and I want to teach people about coding, since data science is a very high paying job and a lot of people are want to be a data scientist in
got it. Got
so
it.
if I want to teach them coding, I must have a good quality, like I must have a good speaker quality, good video quality, that then only people will come and subscribe me. So
Okay, let me answer this question. I understand. Uh, I started my own personal content creation journey, and it's only out of passion, and YouTube as well. You can follow me on Trifantry at YouTube. See, as new creators, as anyone who's starting out today, if you're starting a new business or a new channel or a new anything, a new bakery, a new poultry business, a new anything, any part of the world, we end up wasting so much energy around the logo, around the quality of the video, around the quality of the camera, around the quality of what will people think if I make this, how will people perceive it, will they reprimand me, will they unfollow me. We think of so much, but I'm telling you, Shikha, today, first create your first 50 videos, whatever quality you have. I'm guessing you have at least one normal phone or maybe a laptop because you're studying here. Use that. There are so many tools available, like Zoom, free tools, Zoom, Loom. There's a for your educational purposes, you have a tool called Loom, which records you while you're creating content on your screen. So use some of these free tools to create content and put it out there. Use social media, use your circles, and if you're genuinely helping people, eventually people will come. But don't expect overnight success, just because sometimes we see some viral videos and people become overnight they become superstars on social media and start making money. That does not happen in 99.99999% cases. It will happen for 9 or 10 people in a year. So all the funny videos that you see in a year, or the viral videos, are just outlier cases. Even in those cases, some of them, these people have been creating content for years. Some of the people that we sometimes laugh on have been actually creating content for years and years, and suddenly one of their video gets picked up. So before thinking about having 10,000 followers or 1,000 followers, just start creating content, Shikha, and just learn more about yourself, about the topic, and create more content. Eventually people will come. So don't worry about quality, don't worry about anything, just start creating content. You will have more opportunities. Hope that answers your question.
All right. Now we have two more people. We have Akhilesh. Yes, Akhilesh, go for it.
Yeah. Hi, Nishant. How are you?
Hi, doing well. Yes.
Okay, so my question is that could you please suggest a few ways to promote the institutes, like best of your experience? Like we have a kind of institute where we look forward to engage students to take admission there. What do you think? What are the ways to promote things on social media in terms of an tech company kind of thing, right?
Understood. So Akhilesh, I think this specific industry or specific college groups that you might be working in, it is a very high touch, would need physical intervention of people as well. EdTech itself is a very, very expensive, and as we know, has a lot of big names coming down right now as we speak, the likes of Byju's and all. So it's a very, very competitive industry where uh, online marketing is a very expensive play. There are at least 20 really, really well-funded companies. More than, I think, $30 billion has been pumped into, $25-30 billion has been pumped into EdTech. So online is definitely very difficult. Creating micro communities around the target market that you're looking at. If you're looking at acquiring students from, let's say, Guwahati or Goa or some other schools and colleges, then I think you should try to activate local communities, local schools and colleges, and do some of these real world seminars and webinars, and then eventually have some of these people sign up for your online communities and webinars also for signups. I think that your particular industry is something that that needs a little more, obviously, creating that strategies, long-term strategies, and there is no quick fix solution here. Does that answer your question? Sure.
All right. Now we have Uday. Yes, Uday. This is the last question we will be taking up for this evening.
Hi Nishant, good evening.
Hi, Uday.
So my question is about like influencer marketing. I'm working as a social media manager, and in between, what happened that like when I'm connecting with the small brands, so at that time, like first when I run the campaign for that brand, so in that case, like I got the numbers, but the success ratio is very less.
Yeah.
So in that case, like what should I do to like make it more accurate?
Excellent question, Uday. I think if you recall the last slide where I presented 7 trends around social media, I talked about auditing and governance, which is so important in social media marketing as well as influencer marketing. I think there are certain tools like Locobuzz and various other free tools are also there, which you can use for social media editing, auditing, and governance. Before you sign up any influencer, individual or brand, you should do a audit of these influencer accounts before investing any money. And these tools are typically free or very cheap, probably $20 a month for a brand. You can use some of these to audit before starting any social media or influencer marketing campaign. And for a successful influencer marketing campaign, what I've personally seen is that brands also tend to think that just because they've involved an influencer, they can ask them to do anything, right from dancing to coming 3 days in a row or creating some kind of contact. This should not be the case. If you're defining an influencer marketing campaign, have a very, very specific ask, a call to action, and do not try to use influencer campaign for only selling. You should use influencer marketing for brand building rather than just selling. If you tell an influencer to sell 100 t-shirts or 20, so X and Y, most likely you will get disappointed. You should use influencer marketing as a brand building opportunity and word of mouth rather than just a sales campaign. So defining the call to action is important, and using the right tools to evaluate the influencer before employing them is also equally important. Hope that helps.
Thank you, Nishant. Thank you so much. I think this session was extremely informative, and I can see, I mean, all of us can see in the comments, learned a lot. And yes, of course, there are people who are actually, you know, even DMing me on my Instagram saying, Seema, can we have a part 2 with Nishant? Well, let me check. I don't think that's possible, but we'll try. But you can definitely connect with Nishant on Instagram and also LinkedIn. So yes, it's about going out there and making your digital presence. So why don't you connect digitally? Yeah. So once again, Nishant, thank you so much. It was a pleasure and honor having you. You're muted, Nishant. All right.
Yeah, thank you so much, Seema. Thank you, everyone who attended the session today. Thank you to Sajjan and JAIN Online University for giving this opportunity. I hope I could add value to you guys. Please use social media to become a creator and not a consumer. That's the one final defining message for all of you. Use social media to create more income streams for your business, for yourself, and become the voice of the business that you want to create. So happy learning, and continue to learn with JAIN Online.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nishant. All right, people, for all of you out there, just as I mentioned, we also have our upcoming domestic immersion, and that is, yes, Rajasthan, which is happening on 9th, that is day after tomorrow. And after that, we have an international immersion in the month of May, for which details will be up in the first week of March. And we have some really interesting countries. There will be a poll. So if you want to be a part of all this discussion, please be a part of our WhatsApp group. I'm requesting my team to share the link of the WhatsApp group. This is the official JAIN Online WhatsApp group. If you're a part of this, you will not miss out on any notification. We do a lot of events, a lot of workshops, webinars, a lot of informative and fun stuff for all of you. So don't miss out on this. So yes, we have it in our comment section. Yes, my team has shared it. So giving you 60 seconds. If you have anything to ask, please go for it. 60 seconds, people. All good? All right. Okay. So we are Team Engage. And Engage has got, you know, what we do is we conduct a lot of events for our online learners. When I say online learners, we also do events which are offline. So requesting you to go and check our Instagram profile and, you know, JAIN Online official. And then you also have our the Engage page where you can go and see all the events that we've done. So domestic immersions, international immersions, National Stock Exchange. We did a program in Hyderabad and Mumbai. And now we are planning something much more bigger for all of you, which will not only help you upscale, upgrade, it will help you in your personal and professional journey. So thank you so much, everyone. I am Seema, and I am going to say a good night to all of you. Have a great week ahead. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you so
ma'am.
much. Thank you.